What's up, everybody? This is James. So today we are gonna be reviewing the top 6 elementary school in Fresno, Clovis area. Okay, we're gonna go over it pretty quickly, and we're gonna go deep dive into some of these elementary school. Okay, ranked pretty high. Okay, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. We're going to be reviewing pretty much everything with regard to academic progress, test scores. We're going to be reviewing the whole summary of all of this. Okay, so just get ready. So then we'll check it out. Okay, guys. So we're here in the screen for greatschools.org. And the first thing we want to see for the elementary school, the top elementary school, is we're going to be reviewing this side of the Fresno area. Okay, so we're seeing Century Elementary, we're seeing Quill Lake Environmental Charter School, we're seeing Woods Elementary School, we're seeing Mickey Cox Elementary School, and then we're seeing Dry Creek Elementary School, and then we're seeing Garfield Elementary School. So these are the 6 top rating school here in the Fresno, Clovis area. And we're just looking at elementary school, and we're going to go deep dive into, their ranking and why they're popular. Okay, we have a certain number of students. This one has 600 students, 556 students, 700 students, 637 students, 900 students, 700 students. So we're just going to look at the 9 out of 10. Okay, so it's the top 6. So the first one we're going to look at is the Century. Okay, we're looking at the Century. Okay, so Century Elementary School down in North Sunnyside Avenue. We're going to be reviewing test score is 10 out of 10. Academic is 8 out of 10. And then equality, right? Equity is 10 out of 10. Okay, so what we're seeing here is pretty much we're going to be reviewing all this stuff, right? The teachers and all that stuff. So, test scores 10 out of 10. We got very strong math, very strong English, right? Rated 10 out of 10. Underserved student at this school are performing far better than other student in the state. So very good, right? So underserved meaning lower income. And this school is successfully closing the achievement gap. So basically it's been growing, right? It's been very good. So low income students, like 80%, right? And other students, low income and underserved students, pretty much performing at a high level. So very good. Race and ethnicity. Okay, so what we're seeing here is it's pretty diverse, right? We're seeing 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. All right. Low income. Okay, let's keep on. Discipline. We're seeing the demographics, student demographics. So we're looking at 48% of the student here are white, 34% are Hispanic, Asians 8%, 6% of other race, African Americans / blacks are 2%, Filipino 1%, and all others are 1%. Okay, we're seeing about 51% male and 49% female. We're looking at some really good stuff over here. Yeah, you can pretty much register your kids to go into school. Just give them a quick call. We have a lot of reviews here. We look at some of the reviews on here, look at some of the negative reviews. I was happy with this school because they took a lot of pride when it comes down to athletic, all right, and achievement and academic. The principal made it to the point where it seems that, seem to be involved with everything. However, the school goes against its own zero tolerance policy, too busy to worry about the money not coming in from absence, and failed my child in its pride of emotional growth. So basically, bullying was an issue, and after going through all the steps, he was still forced and still direct step to for the other kid who's physically harmed him. This school is all about money and test score, and I still regret moving to this CUSD, into Clovis Unified School District, right? They failed my son. So really, a lot of times people take blame and point fingers at other people and not take responsibility at themselves. They just toss them into school, think that the school is going to solve their problem. But really, teaching starts from home, because a lot of times their kids learn best from their parents, okay? School in elementary should be used for just learning social skills, learning how to communicate to other kids, learning how to communicate to adults, right? So, a lot of times what you say to other people is a reflection of yourself, and you see there's quite a bit of really good comments on here. Okay, not to say anything about bad comments, but once in a blue moon, there's always good bad comments. Okay, let's move on to the next school, which is the Quill Lake Environmental Charter. Okay, so this right here has some really good scores. Okay, test scores 10 out of 10, academic progress 8 out of 10, equality, right, equity 9 out of 10. So we're looking at the academic progress. We're looking at Algebra 1 participants. So this is elementary. So they're already learning algebra in elementary. So the people who participate, right, algebra is around 7th and 8th grade, but they're already learning algebra here, advanced courses. So they're learning. Okay, so test scores, you see math, right, pretty high, 78%, 73%, English, 78%. Okay, so we're looking at some really good numbers here. Underserved, so we're looking at all low income, we're looking at all students, so some really high numbers. We're looking at race and ethnicity, equality. Did I say equity? Yeah, I did, but it's equality, so okay. Low income students, student with disability, we look at all those numbers. We look at demographic in terms of, race, right? Majority of them are male, right? 55% versus the other school. And then you look at other programs. Okay, so here's the ranking: bowling, character, homework, leadership. Okay, so this is people referencing them. Okay, it's still a 9 out of 10 school, so all these are 9 out of 10 top rank. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is the Wood Elementary School. Okay, so we have 10 out of 10 test score, 7 out of 10 academic progress, and then 10 out of 10 equality. Okay, so what we're looking here is we're looking at very strong math and very strong English. Okay, 10 out of 10, far above the state. Okay, so just better than most. We're looking at equality, so it's very diverse. We're looking at here, quality, very diverse. Different type of students, right? Academic progress. We're looking at test score, right? You're looking at test score for all the students. Different race right here. You're looking at discipline and attendance, so very strong in attendance. We do see a little bit different in different nationality, right? You're Asian, okay. We're looking at academic progress. We're looking at all students, and you're looking at test score. Okay. Looking at, let's see, looking at diversity, right? Looking at different race diversity, Hispanics, white, Asians, pretty diverse, Gender, we're looking at dominant male again, right? Calendar, yep. So pretty good ratings so far. We see some really good ratings, right? This school is really nice. There's one that is not that great, right? Okay, so let's move on to the next one. I want to make this video a little bit shorter. Cox Elementary. Okay, Cox Elementary School. Rate 9 out of 10. Test score, academic, and equality. Okay. So we're looking at all these numbers. Test scores, pretty good. Discipline, attendance, really good attendance. Of course, we need to hit some really good numbers with different, demographic, right? So attendance is very important. Showing up is very important because one day of missing classes, you're going to be behind. Okay. Different demographics. So you're looking at 40%, 44%, 40% Hispanic, 7% Asian. All right. So you're looking at, it's a balance, 50-50, 51-41, 51-49. Okay. Let's look at the Dry Creek Elementary. Dry Creek. Look at the school rating, test score 10 out of 10, academic, equality 10 out of 10. So we're looking at academic. Okay, so academic points, we're looking at test score. Test scores are pretty high, right? Equality, very high in equality, okay? We're looking at test score by ethnicity, right? We're looking at out of 12% of Asians, 10 out of 10, Hispanic, 9 out of 10, white, 10 out of 10. So very high test score. We got math. We're looking at what kind of test ranking are they, right? In the 86th percentile, right? In terms of math, we're looking at all students. We're looking at white. We're looking at Hispanic. Okay, we're looking at English. All right, let's see how English is being performed here. Okay, so still good numbers, all right? Discipline and attendance, of course, you want to look at discipline and attendance. Test scores, all right? So everything is looking good here in this school also as well. And then we look at pretty much diversity, like in terms of, racial, right? Demographics, student demographic, males, genders also as well, environmental. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for that school. Okay, let's move on to the last one, which is the Garfield Elementary School. All right, very good test score and everything. Academic, quality. So pretty much we have some really good test scores, really good academic scores. Let's look at their test scores, 9 out of 9, 10 out of 10. So yeah, I mean, everything seems to be pulling up. So it looked like their test score in this area is pretty high. We got just a pullback in certain demographic attendance. Okay, really good. We look at English. English looks very good in Asians. We look at math. Math looks very strong. So this school is very strong for Asians, right? Very strong. So we look at other school and demographic. We look at how diverse it is, and we look at the school is majority female, right? So a lot of them are girls. So it's a mixture of both, right? So anyways, to recap this, to recap all of this, we look at a lot of things. We look at the school ranking, the top school. This is for elementary school. If you guys have any questions about this, do your own research. Go to greatschools.org, check it out. This is the top elementary school in Fresno, California, and breaking down on what best elementary school is for you and your kid. Anyways, hope this video helps. If you guys want to enroll your kids in this school, do reach out to these schools specifically and see when they're gonna do open enrollment for their kids. And then if you guys have any questions regarding about real estate or anything like that, our contact information is down below, so do reach out to us. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Anyways, guys, this is James. Peace and love.